Put the attendance in there. Alright, let's get it on. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah to the Akim. Yeah, it's a lot here. Okay, let's clap it up first. Let's clap it up. Let's get it going. It's a lot here. It's a lot here. Right, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah to the Akim. Yahweh Shamar Alatham Bahashem Yahushua to the Akwathim. Then we are the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. We're not affiliated with any other group. Since 1969, we've been bringing out that truth of the Bible. Now, the truth is that the so-called black man, the so-called native man, the so-called Hispanic man is the true Jew, the true Israelite, according to this Bible. You understand me? And that the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand me? And tonight we're gonna get into our leaders. You understand me? The leaders in our community and how they cause us to err. How they pull us away from the Most High and His expectations of what He expects from us. You understand me? Because if you look around, everybody that succeeds in life when it comes to a team or a team effort, it takes a leader. You understand me? It takes a strong leader. You understand me? You can have the best team in the world, but if your leader ain't worth nothing, you understand me? If the coach is trash, you're gonna lose every game. You understand me? And that's been our problem as the so-called black, Hispanic, and native for a long time now. You can look around our communities, you can look around everything that we do, it seems to fail. You understand me? But we have the playbook, you understand? But our leaders take us away from the playbook and the plays that need to be ran, and the way they need to be ran. You understand me? This world shows you it's 1,000 ways to praise God or to be in God's favor when really it's only one. You understand me? It's the straight and narrow path. You understand me? That's the only way. You understand that we can get out of this captivity that we're in under our oppressor right now. You understand me? We'll get straight into it. We're gonna get to Isaiah 3 and 2. You understand me? We're gonna get to understanding how our leaders that's supposed to lead us cause us to err every chance they get, man. You understand me? It takes us away from what we need to do as a people, what we need to do as a community, as we need to do as a nation. You understand me? You got that for me, Adamant?
You said Isaiah.
We're going to go to Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12.
Come. The book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people.
As for my people.
Children are their oppressors.
Children are the oppressors. You understand me? What he means by children are oppressors is the oppressor. You understand me? The oppressor is a child. You understand me? He always has to have it his way. You understand me? It's all about him. He leads with pride. You understand me? He throws temper tantrums. You understand me? The oppressor is the child. You understand me? That's what it refers to in this. Bring it back from the top, Salaki.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors.
Children are oppressors, you understand me? That's why he always wants to go to war, you understand me? Throw a temper tantrums because he is a child. And that's who oppresses us. Like he think the world revolves around him. You understand me? I don't
So, like, if I may, our oppressor is very carnal. You know what I'm saying? Very, very carnal and very vain in everything that they, believe in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you take our oppressor's holidays, like some garbage like Halloween, to believe that dressing up like a ghost somehow protects you from ghosts. That's childish. You know what I'm saying? To walk around to everybody's house begging for candy.
Right.
That is childish. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And so all of their customs, all of their traditions, all of their, the gods that they create, the damn tooth fairy,
right.
You know what I mean? Like all of that stuff is just, it's all childish nonsense, man. And that's who rules over us. You understand? That's who we have to answer to. That's who we have to serve day in and day out. Children. You understand? Immature, lacking all wisdom. Like again, a child will, destroy the planet that they need to live. You understand? Like a child will destroy the ozone layer. A child will pollute all the water. A child will hunt all the animals to extinction. You understand? The child will deplete the planet of all its resources without regard for the future or without any type of self-control or discipline. Like you said, they throw tantrums and whatnot. They got no damn discipline, man. They'll murder everybody. You understand? They murder everybody all the time over little things, man. Like, man, so like the oppressor lose his job, he's going to shoot up the workplace. You know what I'm saying? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans get fired every day, baby. You gotta work out. We'll be back at it, you know what I mean, next week. You know what I'm saying? Again, children are our oppressors.
That's basically what he is. He's a child. You understand me? Like only a child would throw a rock and hide his hand. Like how we were oppressed and we was slaves. You understand me, for all this time, but he would make it seem like nothing happened. Like we're tripping, like a little kid that you catch in the refrigerator eating a brownie. You understand me? He got fudge all around his mouth. You understand me? He's gonna say, no, it wasn't me. I ain't eat it. You understand me? I ain't need it. He's a child. You understand me? And that's who we are oppressed. That's who we are under. You understand me? At this point in time, read.
And women rule over them.
And women rule over them. You understand me? That fits us to a T. Women rule over us, but our oppressor gave them the power to rule over us. You understand me? We have to go along with everything that the women do. Nowadays, the women holds all the power. You understand me? That's why they're able to get the better jobs than us. You understand me? The oppressor set them up to get their government assistance. You understand me? They'll give them somewhere to stay. You understand me? They'll give them food to eat. You understand me? But the man, a man, if you don't got it, brother, you just don't got it. You understand me? Nobody's coming to help you find a place to stay. Nobody's giving you food stamps. You understand me? You divorced one of our sisters. You understand me? Not in this ISUPK, we don't divorce our sisters, but in the world, our worldly brothers, you divorced that woman. She's taking everything you got. You understand me? The scales are tipped in her favor. You understand me? If they called the cops on you, no matter what you did or not, you are the one going to jail. You understand me? And that's a heavy point there. You know? Can you read that part again?
And women rule over them.
And our women rule over us, man. We got the pastors. They got the women pastors in the church. You understand me? Ruling over the congregation, which is against the Most High and His rules. You know, that's why our leaders call this the air, because they pitch all these ideas that seems okay, but you have to go by the rules of the Most High. You understand me? Not the rules of man. That's what matters. What the Most High wants us to do, not what your wife wants you to do. You understand me? You have to be the head of that household and not your wife. You understand me? You have to be the man. You understand me? You got Christ. You got the Most High, Christ, you, and then them. You understand me? You got to put your pants back on, black man, Hispanic man, Native man. Start letting them rule. Like in this day and age, like you see it all the time. Like I mean, I know a lot of us know brothers who live with their girl. You understand me? Who got the girl's whip. You know what I mean? She go to work, you ride around the block in the whip. That's because it is in this society, in this era, it's easier for them to get what they need. You understand me? They can wake up and just get whatever they need, but black man, Hispanic man, Native man, you got to work for everything you got. And you're handicapped while you're doing it. You understand me? Because they're not going to let you get it. All right, read.
Oh, my people.
Oh, my people. Mm-hmm.
They which lead thee cause thee to err.
They that lead us cause us to err, man. That's our pastors, you understand me? They causing us to err. They're telling us that we don't have to keep all these commandments. They're telling us it's okay for our women to have abortions. They're telling your woman it's okay for her to leave you. You understand me? They're putting their rules into play when we have to get back to what the Most High wants us to do instead of what your pastor tells you to do. Those are our leaders. You understand me? Like the politicians, they're our leaders. They lead us to error. You understand? They're not putting us in the right direction. We vote every 4 years for I don't know how long. You understand me? And nothing changes. Nothing ever gonna change. They'll sing you a sweet song. You understand me? You're gonna be like, oh yeah. You're gonna Lord when Barack Obama was elected, the brothers thought he was gonna change the whole world. You understand me? They thought it was gonna be a new day. They was Jeezy making songs about him. My president is black. You understand me? Everything else, and guess what? We were still broke. You understand me? We were still getting murdered by the police at an outstanding rate. You understand me? Our households were still in shambles. Our communities are still ran down. Nothing ever. You understand me? That's why we're not supposed to be voting anyway. You understand me? They thought Biden was the man. Like what Biden said, you're not black if you don't vote for me. First thing Biden did was give the Asian people what is that anti-Asian hate bill or something. We've been hated on for years on years, black man. Right. We ain't got a bill. We ain't got a piece of it. You understand? We are still living under that constitutional law that says we are nothing but 3/5 of a man. You understand me? That was that's why you can't live by the Constitution and our leaders. You got to live by this Bible, black man, Hispanic man, Native man. You understand me? That Constitution ain't for you. But this Bible, that Bible is for you. This is for the so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native man. That's your rules. That's your Constitution. That's your laws that'll help you navigate through this life the way you're supposed to. You understand? We got more on that.
Yes.
Out of line.
I'm saying that part of that scripture real heavy. It says that, you know what I mean, they which lead thee cause thee to err. It just said that our oppressor rules over us. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And he's a terrible, you know what I'm saying, people, you know, from the beginning, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And then they take and put women over us, right? Mm-hmm. Because women are easily influenced. The Bible says that, you know, she is the weaker vessel, right? So the oppressor takes someone who they can influence and put them over us. Mm-hmm. And then you take our so-called black political leaders, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, the whole black caucus,
mm-hmm.
and our pastors, they all fit into the same, you know what I mean, type of individual. And they are people who can be bought.
Oh, yeah.
They are people who can be influenced with money, man, to say and lean whatever way, you know, on whatever cause the oppressor wants them to lean on. You know what I'm saying? To support any bill that the oppressor wants them to support. You understand? How do you get pastors that teach out of the Bible, you know what I'm saying, to support politicians who support homosexuality? Costs a nickel, 30 shekels of silver.
Hey.
You understand? It can be bought. It's a price. You understand? And that's who leads us. People who are easily influenced. People who can be manipulated. You understand? To do the will of the people who do the manipulating. You understand? And that's why we're in this condition, man. We're being led by people who are being led by our oppressor, and because of that, we as a people err. You understand? And it's the norm. You know what I mean? Us sinning against the Most High is the norm in this place, man.
Right.
It's completely acceptable to everyone in charge, sinning against the Most High. And again, that's terrible, man. That's
the way it is. Our pastors are the worst ones because they lead us. They walk us right off the cliff. You understand me? For a little bit of money, for a little bit of cars, fame, they have us believing that a white Jesus, you know what I mean? It's a so-called white Jesus is our Messiah. You understand me? That's not Christ, and he knows that. If the pastor read more than one scripture before he just went in, your pastor's going to read one scripture in church, you understand me? And after that, he's going to talk about his pockets. He's going to talk about what's going on out there with sleeping with everybody, this, and that. But he's not going to teach you this Bible the way you're supposed to know it, you understand me? Right. If they will teach, check this out, speaking of that, it's like the brother Kyrie Irving, you understand me? The brother, we all know about the brother Kyrie Irving. All he really did was share a tweet, you understand me? He shared a tweet that said the Negroes, so it was a movie called Hebrews and Negroes, you understand me? He shared a tweet, but at the end of the day, no pastor, if they read his Bible, no pastor stuck up for that man, as I heard of so far, you understand me? That's what they can't because they're bought. You know what I'm saying? They're in pocket. They have to. That's why you see a lot of your preachers turn into the same politicians that they, you understand me, that they support. That's why the pastor tell your whole congregation who to vote for. You understand me? He's gonna tell everybody go vote, until you vote for somebody who is not gonna help you and have you in the same condition that you were before they got there. You understand me? They're gonna put you the same song and dance every 4 years. I mean, at the end of the day, it don't matter. You're not. That's why we're not supposed to vote. You understand me? We're supposed to let the Most High pick our leaders. You understand me? But we're stuck under our oppressor, so we have to take what our oppressor gives us. You understand me? Other than that, we're gonna drop that. We're gonna get to Isaiah 9 and 15. You understand me? Get more of this Bible, show us why our leaders, man. They lead us to air, call us the air, man. They don't help us at all as they should. They just hurt us. You understand me? They put us in more poverty. They put us in worse situations. You understand me? All right, it's good.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 15. The ancient and honorable.
The ancient and the honorable. That will be talking about the Most High. You understand me? That's the ancient and the honorable.
He is the head.
And he is the head. That means, what it means by that is we go by his rules. You understand? We should be listening to what he said to do. He's the one in control of the car. You understand me? He's driving. You understand me? So we should be going on what he says instead of what your pastor says, no matter if he says it's okay to be homosexual. God knows your heart. You understand me? We all make mistakes. You understand? Nobody is perfect. No, that's not the way that the Most High wanted it to be broken down to you, the way he's breaking it down. Read.
And the prophet that teacheth lies, he is the tail.
And that's your pastor, you understand me? It's your elders, the bishops, the deacons, you understand me? Your mayors, your governors, your politicians. They are they teach lies, man. And they are the tail, you understand me? And that's why, like, we can't go off of what they teach us. If your leader is not, it don't have a solid foundation in this Bible, he's gonna lead you to destruction. You understand me? All roads lead to destruction. It's a church on every block. You understand me? They're gonna lead you to destruction. All our leaders, even when it comes to, they leave us to look up to rappers and stuff like that, and they're gonna lead you to destruction. You understand me? They tell you it's okay to kill your brother. You understand me? So they tell you it's okay to be a whoremonger and all that. When that leads to destruction, and they're not doing the things they're telling you to do. You understand me? So they teach them lies. They teach you something to go do that they're not even doing themselves. You understand? They telling you to go sell crack. If they were selling crack, they wouldn't be rapping. You understand? They're not doing that, black man, Hispanic man, Native man. But we worship the lifestyle. You understand? We're so down bad. You understand? We're so poor that any little glimpse of hope we see, we cling on to it. You understand me? We latch onto it. Like we want more, no matter how we see it. You understand? Back in the day, growing up, well, the young ones look up to the local drug dealer. You understand me? That's who they look up to. That's in their eyes, that's a leader. In their eyes, even though he's destroying the community. You understand me? They teach them lies, man, and that causes us to err with the Most High. All right, read verse 16.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 16. For the leaders of this people cause them to err.
The leaders of this people, they cause us to err, man. Matter of fact, in Maryland, they just passed recreational marijuana law. Well, they're making marijuana recreational. You understand me? And I used to smoke weed back in the day. You understand me? And I know one thing: ain't nothing recreational about marijuana. You understand me? Ain't nothing recreational about that. You're gonna be smoking all day, all night legally, and guess what? You're gonna be destroyed. You understand? You're gonna smash the candy. You know what I mean? You're gonna smash the snacks and all that. You're gonna be destroyed. You're gonna be more docile than you were before. Just because it's legal doesn't mean it's expedient. You understand me? They leave us more, following our leadership just leaves us more destroyed, man. You understand me? America tells you it's okay to be homosexual. They even say, cool, you can go and get married if you want to. And that's against the Most High. Our leadership is like so flawed. Like it's hard to get up out of it. Like living in this world in this day and age, you have no choice but to be destroyed because that's what you're taught. You're taught to be destroyed. But In the ISUPK, you understand, it's like School of Universal Practical Knowledge, you're gonna learn how to not be destroyed. You're gonna learn how to get some integrity behind yourself, you understand? You're gonna learn how to obey the Most High according to this Bible instead of according to what your preacher or your pastor tell you, you understand me? Because he's not telling you right. He's telling you lies, he's telling you things that leave you. We're gonna get to Isaiah 56:9 after that. Isaiah 56:9, but he's gonna tell you all the good things that you want to hear, that keep that collection plate going around, and he's not going to tell you what you need to know. You understand me? And here we'll tell you what you need to know. You understand me? You got that? And this is what he should be telling you. Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 56, verse 9. All ye beasts of the field.
You beasts of the field,
come to devour. Yea, all ye beasts in the forest.
All right. All these beasts in the field, that's meaning like all the other nations. You understand me? All the other nations around us to come to devour. Who they come to devour? The children of Israel. You know what I mean? That's why we got the Arab stores on every block. You know what I mean? Selling all the tobacco. You know what I mean? All the liquor. You know what I mean? Everything that you don't need. Everything that is not constructive to getting you out of the situation, the condition that you were put in. They're there to do it. That's why the Chinese man is there selling you hair. You understand me? He's selling you everything that you think you can buy, but you don't have your own store. You know what I mean? They're there to devour you. You understand me? Even the brothers in the NBA and the brothers in the NFL, they putting their body on the line. They putting in all this work, and guess who's eating off that? The so-called the Jewish man is getting all that money. You understand me? He's giving you the crumbs. You know what I mean? And you better stay on your heels. As soon as you don't, guess what? He's gonna snatch a check. You know what I mean? He's gonna snatch a check. He's gonna take your money. He's gonna take your job because he's childish. He's a child, and he doesn't like when you go against what he once said or what he once done. You have to conform to the way he wants it done. You understand me? All right, read.
Verse 10. His watchmen are blind.
His watchmen are blind. Watchman's job is to watch. You understand me? But our watchmen don't watch nothing. They are blind. You understand me? It's like a lifeguard that can't swim. They can't do nothing for you. They have the title, but he don't know what his title entails, like what he should be doing with that title. You understand me? Instead of filling his pockets up, you understand me? Like searching for prosperity. You know what I mean? He should be helping the nation grow. But you're gonna come get in class and we will help you build this nation. You understand me? Read.
They are all ignorant.
And when they say ignorant, it means like they're not knowing. You understand me? Read.
They are all dumb dogs.
And when you say dumb dogs, that means they can't speak. You know what I mean? Like they're mute. You understand me? They're mute. They don't say anything. Like, you understand me? Like a dog is, what good is a dog that doesn't protect the house? You understand me?
And again, it's like when this is talking about them being dumb dogs, I mean, they make noise, but it ain't about anything relevant. You understand? It ain't about the real dangers. It ain't about the real issues. It ain't about the real problems. You understand? It ain't about, like, ain't nothing they saying what the Lord's saying. You understand what the Most High is saying? So they ain't saying nothing. You understand? They're just saying, oh man, God telling me this, God telling me that. You just gonna work out for you. That gonna work out for you. Prosperity coming your way. This is your season. You understand? Like they saying a lot, but they not saying nothing. You understand? They like how the Bible describes, a foolish woman, clamorous. They're making a lot of noise, but they're not warning the people. They're not warning us to stay the hell out of that voting garbage that they're doing, every 2 to 4 years, man. They're not warning us to mind our business. What are they telling us? I mean, they bringing the damn politicians in the church, you know what I'm saying? And endorsing them to the congregation. You understand? Telling the congregation to go put this politician in office that claim that they get ready to clean up, and help the black community. Meanwhile, they legalizing marijuana, man. Like marijuana hasn't destroyed lives, man. You understand? And it kind of drives me crazy at how they try to minimize drug addiction, man. Marijuana is a drug, man, and the behavior surrounding it is addictive behavior, man.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Like, it's a terrible thing, but the politicians that we voted for, it's a lot. When I say we, I'm talking about my people.
Right.
You know, in ISUPK, we don't vote.
Right.
You understand? Voting is against the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
But the people that were voted in the office, you understand, behind the mantra "vote or die,"
Mm-hmm.
you understand, they put together a bill, you understand,
Mm-hmm.
to pass, the legalization of marijuana, man, the recreational use of it, man. So Kiki, is so funny. You sitting at a damn green light with your brakes on, just sitting there, lightning changed and cycled 3 times because you high. Yeah, that's funny. Right. That same type of carelessness, it costs lives, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the junkies that argue, ain't nobody ever died from marijuana. Yeah, that is something that a simple high individual will believe, man. Mm-hmm. You understand? Right. That ingesting all of those carcinogens into your lungs. Right. You understand? And I mean, yeah, it's harmless. Yeah. Whatever, man.
Right.
Like our leaders cause us to err, man. Like you said.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
our watchmen are blind. They don't tell us nothing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That we really need to do, man.
Right. Yeah, you ain't gonna hear one pastor, one preacher speaking up on the fact that they legalized marijuana. Like, they could say it's harmless, it's not. And it really is a gateway drug. You understand me? Like, you start with marijuana, sure, that's where you're gonna start. That's where you're gonna end at. You know what I mean? You're gonna smoke a couple blunts, you understand me? And that's not gonna get you high anymore. You understand me? So you're gonna smoke more. You can't get no higher. You're gonna keep doing it. And then you're gonna get fentanyl. It's lucky.
It's like, I mean, again, it's the gateway to stupidity, man.
Right.
How many times have you been around somebody that do something dumb and they're like, damn, my bad, man, I'm high. Like, everybody has to acknowledge that stuff makes you stupid, man. Yeah. The things that you get to talking about and the conspiracies that you conjure up in your head off of that substance, man.
Conspiracy central.
You become aloof, man. Right. You become detached from reality, man. It's not safe, man. You understand? It's a gateway drug, all right? It's a gateway to stupidity, man. And it's legal now. Let's see if your pastor, let you blaze it in the church. They already got a smoking section.
I bet he will.
They already got a smoking section in the church, Maserati. Yeah. So I guess free to roll up in the church, man. Yeah. You're free to vape in church, man. Hey. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, it's terrible. Like, I know a lot of people can attest to this. How many people you know off the marijuana who will look for their keys for 20 minutes and they write in their hand?
Come on, man.
Keys right in your hand, looking for 20 minutes for your keys because you was off that Zaza. You understand me? You off the Zonics. You understand? It's a gateway drug that leads us to being more docile. You understand me? That's exactly why they do it. Of course, they're gonna feed you. Our black people, our Hispanic people, Native brothers. Of course, they want you high. They want you high as I don't know what, but they're not getting high. You understand me? They're watching you do it and watching you destroy yourself. And even though we done seen previous generations on generations try that and it didn't work, we still take it upon ourselves to follow their footsteps. You understand me? You know why? Because we have no leaders. We have no proper leaders. We do in the ISUPK and the Command General Hana, but that'll show us that that's not the right way to go. You didn't try it all that way and seen it work. You didn't try it. You didn't try getting back to these laws, statutes, commandments, man. And that's what it help us. You know what I mean? Let's get back to this Bible. We on, let's go. I think we're sleeping.
They cannot bark.
Mm-hmm.
Sleeping.
Oh, yeah, they love sleeping.
Lying down.
Mm-hmm.
Loving to slump.
They're comfortable. You understand? Your pastor is comfortable, real comfy in that jet. You understand? He's real comfy in that mansion, bigger than the church. They're real comfy. They're oh man, like they're the worst individuals. They're lazy. You understand me? They don't do nothing. That be their whole job. Be coming in there, gas y'all up every Sunday. You understand me? They all sweating and all that, giving you the word. But God put it in my heart. God put it in my heart. God told me. God talked to them. I don't know. They got the Most High's number. I need to get it from them. You understand me? Because they talk to them more than I don't know what. You understand? Let's just read.
Verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
Yea, They are greedy dogs.
They are greedy dogs. You know what I'm saying? That means they're prospering off of this. That means they're getting something. That means be greedy, you getting something out of it. And they just can't get enough of it. Read.
Which can never have enough.
Never have enough. They need it all. You understand? They need all the money. That's why they want to be the richest. They want to be this. They want to be that. Man, the boy, oh Lord, Salaki. When COVID came out, I want to say his name was Kenneth Copeland, something like that. The boy, I think he tried to slap COVID out of people. It was like slapping COVID out of people. Like, as you can see, he didn't have the answers for it, you understand me? But that's what they do. They can't have enough. If you to bless their pockets, they're gonna do the most. That outrageous stuff that you can see it done. It's a circus. It's a circus in there. You understand me? Right. All right, read.
And they are shepherds. That cannot understand.
They don't understand, man. They don't understand their responsibility. You understand me? The things that they should be doing. When you're in that position of power, it's not about you. You understand me? Christ was a servant. You understand me to the people. You know, it wasn't about him. But you listen to a pastor. The pastor think he run that whole church. You understand me? They think everybody supposed to praise them like they're the Most High. You're not the Most High. You understand me? And here we serve our people. You understand me? We out there giving people that word on the weekend, you understand me? Trying to wake our people up, you understand me? We out there having the food drive, the clothing drive, trying to clothe our brothers and sisters. Your pastor just wants you to clothe him, you understand me? He wants you to feed him, you understand? Right. Read.
They all look to their own way.
That mean they're doing their own thing, like they doing their own thing, you understand me? Read.
Everyone for his gain.
So he's not telling you what the Most High needs you to know. He's telling you what he wants you to hear. You understand? What makes your ears happy? What you like smoking weed? Oh, it's no sweat. You can still do that. God understands you. Oh, you want to have that abortion? Oh, God understand. That's your body, your choice. You understand me? The Most High thinks those things is an abomination. You understand me? He never meant for you to do that, but your pastor gonna tell you something different. That's why you got to start listening to him. You understand? Read.
From his quarter.
From his quarter. You understand me? That's what it's all about, man. That's why we can't trust him. And we just start. Well, yeah, man, they lined up perfectly with everything that's wrong with the world. It stems from them. You understand me? They had all this time to get our nation together, get our nation right. And they haven't did it yet, and they're not gonna do it. They're never gonna get it right because they work for our oppressor. They do what our oppressor tells them to do. Our leadership is faulty right now. You understand me? For that, we're gonna get to Luke 16:1. We're gonna get to Luke 16:1. This is we'll get a little context on this one. This is like this is Christ telling his disciples a parable. You understand me? Like a story. You know what I mean? Like it was like parallel to like something that was happening in the world at the time. You understand? That's kind of like on this topic of what we got going through right now, talking about how the leaders cause the air and how the pastors is about they self. You understand me? And not for the people as they should be, as they was supposedly ordained to do. You understand me? They're doing their own thing, man. Really? No, Slock, you got that yet?
All
right.
Luke chapter 16, verse 1. And he said also unto his disciples, there was a certain rich man, which had a steward.
All right, and he said to his disciples, there was a certain rich man. All right, the rich man would be the Most High. You understand me? Who had a steward? A steward is like somebody you leave in charge. You understand me? It's like your ambassador. You know what I mean? Like somebody can cover when you're not around. You understand me? You leave it up to them. All right, let's read.
And the same was accused unto him that he had wasted his goods.
All right, so basically, he's being accused of doing a bad job. You understand me? He's been accused of not holding it down the way he's supposed to hold it down. You understand me? You know what I mean? All right, read.
Verse 2. And he called him and said unto him.
He called him like, hey, let me talk to you real quick.
how is it that I hear this of thee?
He's like, how is it that I hear you're not doing the job right? Like, you out here dropping the ball. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Read.
Give an account of thy stewardship.
Now he's saying give an account. Like, he's like, yo, show me what you have been doing while you was in charge. Like, show me some records. Like, you know what I mean? Pull the receipts. Like, you understand me? Like, show me the transactions. Like, what's been going on? What you been doing? Read.
For thou mayest be no longer steward.
Thou mayest no longer be steward. He's basically saying, because I'm about to get rid of you. Like, you're about to get fired. You're not doing the job the way it's supposed to be done. You know what I mean? Lock it. All right, read.
Verse 3. Then the steward said within himself.
All right, so the steward said within himself. So basically, he said to himself, he's saying to himself,
what shall I do?
What I'm gonna do, man? Damn, what I'm about to do? This thing, he want these receipts. He want to know what I've been doing. I ain't been doing nothing. You understand me? I ain't got nothing for. I ain't got nothing to tell him. Read.
What shall I do? For my Lord taketh away from me the stewardship.
I said, man, I'm about to lose my job, yo. I'm gonna lose my job. He's about to take my job because I haven't been holding it down. Read.
I cannot dig.
I can't dig. I can't put in no work. I can't. That's a preacher. Like, I can't get out there and actually do nothing. You understand me? All I can do is Baba Kasha and all this other stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Catch the Holy Ghost and dance and sing. You know what I mean? Read.
To beg, I am ashamed.
And he has so much pride. He don't want to beg. You know what I mean? He can't beg. You know what I mean? Read.
Verse 4. I am resolved what to do.
All right. I resolved what to do. He's like, okay, I got it. I know what I'm gonna do. Read.
That when I am put out of the stewardship.
All right, so when I lose my job, so after I lose my job, I know what I'm gonna do. Once I lose my job,
they may receive me into their houses.
I'm gonna go to the people. They'll take care of me. You understand? I'm gonna go to the people. I'm gonna give them my word on my own. You understand me? That's what he told you to do. You understand me? Read.
Verse 5. So he called every one of his Lord's debtors unto him.
All right. So he called up people who the Lord's debtors. You understand me? And when it comes to the debts owed to the Lord, it's like our obedience. Like the Most High wants our 100% obedience. You understand me? He wants to keep all these laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand me? So he calls them up. Read.
And said unto the first.
All right, so he said to the first one, he called him up, said to the first one,
how much owest thou unto my Lord?
All right, so how much you owe my boss? What you owe him?
Verse 6. And he said, 100 measures of oil.
All right, so he says, man, I owe him about 100 measures of oil. You know what I mean? Yeah, I owe him about 100. Read.
And he said unto him, take thy bill.
He said, now take your bill. Take that 100.
And sit down quickly.
Okay, come holler at me real quick. Come holler at me.
And write 50.
And write 50. You understand me? So you see what he did there? He said, take that bill. I know the Most High said you owe him 100% of your obedience, but guess what? You don't. Just you give him a half job. Do a half job. You know what I mean? That's what your Christian pastor do. You understand me? He tells you, like, you don't have to keep all the laws, statutes, commandments. You can do this, you can do that, when in actuality, that's not what the Most High wants you to do. Who gave him permission to tell you what the Most High expects of you? You understand me? If it's in this Bible, that's what you should do, and not what he tells you to do. You understand me? The laws are done, what they say, the laws are done away with. Ain't nobody perfect, you understand me? He knows my heart and all that type stuff. No, you got to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. But that's what he went around to do. And read. We got more. Read.
Verse 7. Then said he to another.
All right, then he went to the next person. You know what I mean? Read.
And how much owest thou?
How much you owe him?
And he said,
an
and 100 measures of wheat.
100 measures of wheat. Oh, 100 measures of wheat. That's how much I own. Mm-hmm.
And he said unto him, take thy bill and write 80.
No, he said, now take your bill and write 80. You understand me? A score is 20. You understand me? So he said, man, take your bill, take that 100, just give me 80. You understand me? You can come into church, and you can come into my church even though you're a drug addict. You understand me? You can come into my church even though you're homosexual. You understand me? But at the end of the day, when you do things like that, you're not helping that person grow. You understand me? You're helping them have a reason or excuse to be a failure in life. You understand me? They bring you in there. They dip you in the water. You understand me? They say a prayer for you. They have you singing and dancing. And then when you leave there, you're the same person. You understand me? When you should be baptized in fire, not water. You understand? That fire is what will help you be a better person. You understand? When you quit doing drugs, you understand me? When you quit being a drug addict, you understand? When you quit being a menace to society, you understand me? Those things that actually help you in life instead of just praying for a person real quick, just throw you in water real quick. You're gonna go out and do the same thing that you did before you got there, because at the end of the day, it didn't help you. It didn't do nothing for you. You understand me? That's what they do. That's not gonna help anybody at the end of the day. That's why they don't help anybody. After that, we're gonna get the 2 Timothy 4:3. But your pastor gives you an excuse. He gives you an excuse to be reckless. He gives you he finds a place for you. He makes it easy for you to keep being a menace. He makes it place for you to keep being a failure in life. You understand me? We as the so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native man, we already have a hard enough time as it is. You understand me? Best believe you want to beat that game that they call life. You want to be on your toes. You want to be 100%. You understand me? And being high off drugs. You understand me? Is not going to have you in the tip-top shape that you need to be to. You understand me? Realize that you got an enemy out here. You understand me? Realize you got an oppressor that's always his main thing is to oppress you. You understand me? He gives everybody the right to oppress you. He's gonna let the Chinese man move in and make money in your neighborhood. He's gonna let the Arab man come in here for free. He's gonna let them come in here. They ain't got to pay taxes. You understand me? They would rather give Ukraine billions of dollars before they come fix your neighborhood. You understand me? They would rather spend billions on their military before they make sure all your kids got food in their refrigerator. You understand me? You got that for me out of mind. All right.
2 Timothy chapter 4:3. For the time will come.
So the time will come, and that time is nowadays. You understand me? That time is nowadays. Read.
When they will not endure sound doctrine.
When they, that's the people. You understand me? That's the Israelites. That's the so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native man. Will not endure sound doctrine. Sound doctrine is good advice. Something that's sound is something that's a good foundation. It's something that's sturdy. You understand me? That's good information. Like, you know what I mean? You tell us about good information, but they ain't trying to hear it because that's not what they got in plan. You tell somebody, hey man, smoking ain't good for you, y'all. You understand me? They ain't trying to hear that because their pleasure lust to smoke that weed, smoke that cigarette, you understand me, to destroy themselves. That's what's fun to them. You understand me? Being we're in captivity is real easy for us to get caught up in those things. You understand me? Read.
But after their own lust. Shall they heap to themselves teachers.
And that's where they find your preachers that say, oh, it's okay to do this, it's okay to do that, when it's not. You understand me? We're going to get Lamentations 4:17 after that. But that's what they teach everybody the wrong things. You understand me? That's why I don't understand how they're still in business. You understand me? I don't understand how they're still able to. Well, I understand how they're able to. That's because they're under our oppressor. The oppressor knew back in the day that if they wanted to tell us wrong information, they can go through them to do it. That's why all your reverends become politicians themselves. You understand me? That's why all your reverends and all your pastors and all that rub elbows with the oppressor. That's why they're in there telling you, Christ loves everybody. Christ died for everybody. We can all hold hands, and we can't all hold hands. As long as you hold that oppressor's hand, you got to watch it back because they're ready for your downfall. You understand me? They don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you be better than them. They don't want to see your house bigger than theirs. They don't want to see you know what I mean? The oppressor never wanted that. And then he shows it every day. You understand? You got that? Right?
Lamentations chapter 4, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
As for us,
that's as for the Israelites, you understand?
Our eyes as yet failed for our vain help.
Our eyes had yet failed for our vain help. Our eyes have failed for our vain help. Read.
In our watching, we had watched for a nation that could not save us.
All right, now it's saying like our eyes have failed us because we're looking for help. You understand me? From all different from a nation. A nation is our oppressor. We look for help from our oppressor to help us with things, and he's never gonna help us. You understand me? He's never. We need help from being murdered and gunned down by the police. They don't help us. They know it's a problem. They're not gonna stop us. We need help from poverty. They're not gonna. They don't help us with that. Instead they make it worse. You understand me? We need help with our households being divided, separated. We're looking for them to help us, but we need to realize so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native man, that help we're looking for from them is not going to come. We have to come we got to come amongst each other, you understand me? We got to stop killing each other, so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native man. We got to stop looking for help from our oppressor who had thousands of years to help us and still hasn't. You understand me? It's like, how many times do you do the same thing and expect a different result? Help is not coming from our oppressor. If we want help, we want to get back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand me? And let the Most High help us. You understand me?
It's a lot, if I may. It kind of sounds like the saying, you know, they say, looking for love in all the wrong places.
All the wrong places.
You know what I'm saying? Like, their intention is never to help us, man.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And the Bible says, you know, you could judge a tree by its fruit, man.
Mm-hmm.
The ISUPK under command of General Yohana is the only place on earth where black people can go to get off drugs. You understand?
Okay.
Where black families can go to get in order. You understand?
Okay.
Where you know, killers can go and learn to protect people, man.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Okay.
Like, it's the only place that actually does help.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only place that help is going to come from.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else is again, we are looking in vain. You understand? Like you standing in the middle of nowhere waiting for a bus to come, and there is no bus on that route. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey.
You gotta move, man.
Hey.
You gotta go to isupk.com, get in touch with whoever's nearest your location. We're all over the earth.
Mm-hmm.
There's no excuse. If you're sick of being lied to, if you're sick of being hustled, if you're sick, Obama ran on a whole platform of hope, man.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the hope posters?
Oh, yeah.
With Obama's big head on
change.
that? All this hope and change. And then when it was all over with, you know, he heard the criticism.
Mm-hmm.
He understood the criticism. Man, Obama ain't do nothing for black people. And you know what he said?
Mm-hmm.
He said, well, you know, this isn't, you know what I mean, a monarchy. This isn't how this democracy works. I can't change it all by myself.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So that means he lied.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Come on.
A bold-faced lie.
Come on.
And that's why we can't be simple and foolish to, like, this voting garbage. Like, listen, the government is full of corruption and scandal. It is nothing but corruption. Half of the people, you know, running for office or in office believe that the last election was fake, like it was stolen.
Right.
It's all corrupt and scandalous and just, it's a terrible entity. And we as a people are looking to that terrible entity to fix the real issues that blacks have in our communities, we're gonna look to them. We're gonna look to this to the scandals. You know what I mean? The chief scandalous. You know, all the controversies, man. Like, I mean, how many? Oh my God! Like, it is the most. There's a show called it was on Netflix called House of Cards. I don't know if it's still on there. It might be still on there. House of Cards. Mm-hmm. That show, it's meant to be kind of fiction. You know what I'm saying? But I know there's a lot of truth in that show. You know what I'm saying? With all the background workings of being a politician and being members of that Black caucus, all the favors that you're doing for this to get this done and that, and they're all corrupt, man. Mm-hmm. You watch that show, you'll see that everybody's corrupt. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we look into for help, man. Yep. So, right,
looking for them to help. It's like we're like the woman, you know how that woman's in an abusive relationship where the guy does nothing but tear fire out her frame. You understand me? But all she could do was hold her eye and make excuses for, oh no, it's my fault they did this to me. Oh no, it's my fault. No, it's not your fault. You'll never make it unless you separate. You understand me? Let me get one more. Let me get Lamentations 4 and 18. Break it down flat real quick.
Verse 18. Mm-hmm. They hunt our steps.
They hunt our steps. You understand me?
That we cannot go into our streets.
They hunt our steps. You understand me? So we can't go out in the streets. And you think about your oppressor. You know what I mean? Like, think about when he go hunting in the woods. What he gonna do? He gonna go put on his little camo. You understand me? He gonna grab his rifle. He gonna drive out to the woods. You understand? He gonna drive out in the woods. He gonna find somewhere he gonna lay. He gonna lay and sit. And then what? He gonna kill a deer, right? He gonna kill it, and he gonna tie her up, take it home. Now think about yourself, black man, Hispanic man, Native man. What he gonna do? He gonna leave his nice little precious neighborhood, right? He gonna put his uniform on, right? Grab his badge, grab his gun. Then guess where he going? He going to your neighborhood. You understand me? He gonna sit and wait for somebody to mess up. And what he gonna do? He gonna take you to jail. You understand me? Or he might kill you. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing to them. It's the same as killing the deer, hunting the deer in the woods, in the streets. They hunting your steps, black man, Hispanic man, Native man. Your preacher's not gonna tell you that, but in ISUPK, we're gonna tell you that you do have an enemy. You do have someone you need to watch out for. You understand me? And to tell you that, you're gonna stay that abusive housewife. You understand me? That stays getting abused, and making excuses for the abuser when he has no excuses, and he's not gonna help us. We're looking for vain help, thinking that they are gonna help us. You understand me? But with that, I'm gonna pass the class over to Officer Aisha Allah.
ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother or sister. When the new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 and 21, and Malachi 3, 8 through 10. Ma'ashara means tenth in Hebrew. 10% of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund is free will offering for the priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. We got the ISUPK 54th Lord's Passover will be held April 1st in Raleigh, North Carolina. You understand? All of Israel is commanded to be there. You understand? So get in touch with your camp leader. You understand? Get on all the social media platforms and stay tuned for more information about hotel reservations. And you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and start stacking it, that bread however you can. You understand? Make sure you get there. That's April 1st, Raleigh, North Carolina. The 54th Lord's Passover would take place down there. You understand? Also got a flyer today. Philly will be ISUPK, the school in Philly, will be having a brunch on November 20th. You understand? With all kinds of, they're going to be having some food, some drinks, some games. You know what I mean? Bring your families. I believe it's $25 donation at the door, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you're in the area, you on the East Coast, or if you far, you know what I'm saying? That sounds like a Tawab little situation to get down with. You understand? So with that, I'm going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel, Amadim. Amadim Shabbat. Amadim. Barak. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shabbarakatah.
Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shabbarakatah.
Yad Yamatah. Sar. Sisters. We're going to, Amadim. We're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters, men of Israel. Amadim Shabbat. Amadim. Barak. Yahweh Shamar Alathan Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Yad Yamatah. Class dismissed.